species of someone with higher technology. Reapers, logical suspects, may be useful, mostly useful as motivation. Must see collectors destroyed, not just dangerous, abomination. Culture without art, growth, potential, evil.
Alright. Well, let's keep on going with this then.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Good.
I'm surprised you'd want to see the collectors destroyed completely. You usually argue for diversity.
Yes, exactly. Mourn loss of Rachni. Lost potential. Pleased we adapted genophage to avoid necessity of destroying all Krogan. But collector culture different. No diversity. No growth. Brute technology. If working for Reapers' long-term goal is eradication of organic life, collectors are force of destruction. Don't help galaxy evolve except when other species adapt to fight them. Need to be destroyed.
I agree, dude. I totally do.
What is it about the collectors' modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Your fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Alright.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Bravo. Come on, Shepard, clap. Oh, bloody hell, don't you stare him down. That's rude. But, what the hell? Who expected that? I sure didn't. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Goodbye for now, dude. It's been very entertaining talking to you.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be
And
here,
the song.
Thank you for including me.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Tell your machine to stop bleeping at me, for one. Let's not go there. Alright, let's go to the other floors. Oh man, whose talk is going to top that though? Nobody, right? Nobody. So Garrus, and then we're out of this floor, I guess. Considering Miranda's only going to be, yeah, talking about our mission. Also, yeah, crew quarters. Nothing. Boo. I normally have something to say, but not this time.
The commander has put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Oh yeah, people are getting optimistic about it. Kind of.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him.
Sweet.
There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Alright, I'm in already, but...
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
I'll do it.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
No problem, dude. No problem. So that's yet another mission. Dude, I don't... There's a lot of stuff to do. Really is. I pretty much have the feeling that I could spend another 3 sets before there's any real story, main story progression or something. Jeez. Oh yeah, it's only 4 people to talk to here. That's also... Jeez. And considering we still are missing like 3 people from... 3 or 4 maybe? People from, well, our squad that we can take. So, man, that's a lot. I'm just going to assume that Saeed doesn't really have anything to say.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. So let's talk to Grunt first, I guess. Hey, dude.
Bird not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Save it for the collectors, dude. Just get all that rage bottled up.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. Was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
No shortage there.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Grunt kicks ass. Ah, man. Just all the characters are really good, in my opinion.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Sure is. You talk to him. Don't think you have.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Let's not do that. Let's actually talk to her.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let
Fine.
you work.
Talk to you later.
Fine, Tully. Be like that. Be like that. Well, time to go talk to a certain person down here.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Miranda and Jacob. What?
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
Yeah, I think you've said that before, but...
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know my squad.
If we go into combat together, we should know more about each other.
If you say so. I'm not used to being on a team. It's all touchy-feely. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
What if I really care?
I
Could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
You must have friends.
Be tough. But you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Alright. Well, what about the tattoos then?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoo?